Welcome to Trussville Today. I'm Brandon Dawkins. You know, we've been talking about Quad 1 in downtown Trussville for what seems like a long time, but we're weeks away from watching the entertainment district finally come to life. In today's episode, we're going to give you an inside look at the completed Farris Brewery. We're going to show you what's cooking inside the Eatery at Ferus. And we're going to talk to Chief Rush of Trussville Police Department about how he plans to keep everybody safe. Hello everyone, I'm Brandon Dawkins. Welcome to Trussville Today. And about a year ago, I gave you an early look inside Ferus, the new brewery that's coming downtown to the heart of Trussville. We've all been talking about this plan for a long time. And I'm back about a year later and it looks totally different and I've been so anxious to show everybody. I'm here with Gaines Turpin again, who's the sales manager for Ferus. Gaines, thanks for doing this.
Thank you for coming back.
Wow, so different than many months ago when I was here. And it was incredible then, but you're ready to go.
We are. So hopefully toward the end of October, doors will open and we'll be good to go.
Tell people about this place. We're going to show video of everything here, but kind of walk them through what they're going to see again when they come in, and a little bit about the incredible design inside this building.
Yeah, so you know, Turner Batson did a good job of designing this. When you walk in, you'll see, you know, this massive bar right here.
Yeah.
Seats, I guess, roughly 40 patrons at the bar, and then, you know, we'll have some tables set up over here and some stand-up tables, and then, you know, with all this open glass, you just get a view of what goes on inside of a brewery, and then, you know, along with the restaurant over there.
And I saw a sign sitting over here near the bar that said the capacity is over 800. So, I mean,
yeah, we should be able to. Hopefully, we will be able to pack it out. We have the capacity for it, so.
Tell people, remind them again, everything that you're brewing here.
So we have our sour program, which we keep it separate, and I'm sure you'll get pictures of those nice fooders again. And our clean program over here. You know, we'll have a lot of styles coming out of, more so out of the clean program. Do a lot of one-offs. We have a 5-barrel pilot system to do to really be able to experiment with. Nate, our head brewer, is good at mixing things together, and so
making something great.
Yeah, making something good come out. So we hope everybody likes it.
Okay. Well, there's a lot going on outside this building. I mean, inside, you know, you're ready for people. Outside, kind of remind people what's happening, and you and I, through a window nearby, can see a huge stage being built.
Yes, so it is a extremely large stage just outside that. So hopefully, you know, we can get some music acts in. You know, with the outside, we have a bar set up. Hopefully, I think it will be able to hold like 3,000 people, possibly. So if we can get some good acts, and Trussville, the city, I'm sure will do whatever it is that they do on a weekend out there with it too. So yeah, it'd be multi-use, and you know, we'll have restaurants up here. You can walk around with your beer. You can, you know, I guess if other places allow you to walk in with your beer, you can do that as well. But shops, retail, restaurants. So it's all just going to be this one little area.
All right. So lastly, remind people why they're probably going to be pleased with all of this as it finishes up. It's really.
I mean, it's a very pretty place, and I think that, you know, people would move out here to have something like this. I mean, I don't. It's a large place, and there's nothing like this here, you know, in Birmingham that has, you know, the restaurant attached with something this big, an event space. I mean, you know, anybody can do weddings or rehearsal dinners or just throw a party if you want to. So yeah, I mean, I think people are going to be pleasantly surprised when they actually see what all went into it. A lot of this is custom done, so it's a real pretty place.
Gaines, as always, thanks for kind of giving us an inside
Thanks for coming
look.
back. I'm sorry it took so long.
No, it's okay. We're happy to be back. And when we come back, we're going to give you a sneak peek inside the Eatery at Ferus and what you'll find there. We'll be back in a minute. Welcome back, everyone, to Trussville Today. I'm Brandon Dawkins, and I'm with Ashley Bolton, who's the executive chef of the Eatery at Ferus. And so, Ashley, thanks so much for doing this today. I know people are getting excited about the opening of Ferus.
Yes.
So tell people a little bit about what they can expect from the menu, because this is going to be kind of a fast dining situation.
It is. It's going to be fast casual. We want to keep it that way so that everyone can sort of mingle and go to the bar, get a drink, be able to go outside and have fun with your dogs and your family. And so what's going to happen is you'll come up to the register and put in your order, and then you're free to mingle, and we buzz you when your meal is ready.
So simple and fun. Well, you're going to show off one of the items for us today, so tell people what you're showing us.
Yes, here today I've got an ale braised pork belly. It's actually braised in our Ursa milk stout, and it is served with a citrus Brussels sprout slaw and a molasses mustard glaze.
Oh, sounds fantastic. Okay, we're going to let you do your thing.
Okay, what we've got here is, this is a braised pork belly. I've cut slats into the fat on the top here just to get a little more seasoning into the pork belly as it braises. Now this was braised for 4 hours. All yesterday, so we were smelling it here in the brewery. It was an intense experience.
And for people that may not have experienced a lot of pork belly, tell them a little bit about it.
Yeah, the pork belly is basically it's just unsmoked bacon. So you've got your layers here. It looks just like bacon. It's just not smoked. And what we're gonna do here is just pan sear it after we're done braising it for 4 hours. We let it cool off totally, and then we cut it into slices. And then we just get a little golden color on it. So here we've got a little bit of pork belly. What we've done is just put a little bit of great color on the outside, and we're about to make the glaze here. What we did with the glaze is we put a little bit of the braising liquid in the bottom of the pan here. I've got some brown sugar, some great molasses, salt and pepper, and then a Creole whole grain mustard. And here is the Ursa milk stout that was brewed here on the facility. And we just add a little bit of that to the glaze. Let it froth up really good. And just whisk it together. Everything comes together really nicely with the brown sugar and the molasses.
And that's fun to be able to feature the different stouts and things from here.
And it's a heavier beer. It just goes really, really well with the pork belly, which is why I decided to use that and feature that with this. And it's great to have on-site capability. And then we'll just pour some of that glaze right over the pork belly here. All right, so I've got the pork belly here, and we're gonna work on our citrus Brussels sprout slaw. What I've got here in the bowl is some Napa cabbage, some just regular cabbage you can find at your grocery store. I've got some purple Brussels sprouts, so just to give a little color. I also add some shaved red onion, some cilantro, green onion. I've got a little bit of white sugar here, white vinegar, and a little bit of mayonnaise. And what we'll do is we'll just stir this up. A little bit of orange zest and some lime juice goes a long way in this as well.
It's kind of a nice light combination with your
we like to keep it's a good balance. A little sweet, a little bit of cayenne in here as well. And then we're just gonna put this on a plate.
Oh, looks amazing. The glaze looks great.
There we go. And just for a little color and some bitter notes, we're gonna put a little bit of microgreen right there on the top.
Fantastic. Okay, can I give it a try?
Absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna start with the pork belly.
Okay.
Ooh, it's delicious. The glaze is so good. The glaze is great. Okay, I'm gonna have a little bit of the straw.
Yeah.
Is it not the straw? The slaw.
And kind of keep it light and fresh.
Ooh, actually, that is fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Well, I can imagine this is gonna be great with some beer brewed right here in
Yeah.
Trussville. I know everybody's excited about this. So you'll be hearing about opening dates for Ferris. I know you are getting close. There's a lot of road construction going on.
Yes.
But it will be open soon enough, and you'll get to come and experience all the great things that's going to be on the menu here at the Eatery at Ferris. As always, I'm Brandon Dawkins with Tribune Digital Media. We'll be back with more. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Brandon Dawkins with Tribune Digital Media, and I'm actually here today with Trussville's Police Chief, Eric Rush. Chief Rush, thanks for being here.
Yes,
you
ma'am.
and I are standing pretty much dead center in the Trussville Entertainment District that's going to be the home of the Farris Brewery and restaurants and some things that are coming soon to Trussville. The city's in the process of laying these roads now. Things are really getting underway, but this is going to have an impact on the police department. Tell us a little bit about that and tell people a little bit about this district.
Well, we want it to be a family-friendly area where you can bring your whole family out, enjoy the restaurants and any events that are put on here at the pavilion, the future pavilion that's going to be there. With that said, you know, we have I think a really good safety plan in place. The plan itself will entail having an officer assigned here on a daily basis.
Okay.
In some way or another, they'll be in this area. Also, we'll have access to security cameras. There's going to be several security cameras in this area, and that'll be real time. We can look at real time video. If there's something going on and we need to kind of pinpoint what's going on in that area, we can look at that video, and we can also use it on the back end and do the investigative part also if something happens and we need to go back and look at it.
And when you say officers are going to have a presence, this is going to be pretty pedestrian friendly.
Yes.
So tell people how they may see those officers
Yes,
down here.
they typically won't be in a police vehicle or one of our Tahoes that we normally use. The plan is to get a Segway type vehicle, similar to what UAB and Birmingham Police currently use. That will make them more accessible really to the people that are down here. They're more approachable, and they'll also be able to get into the areas where you couldn't get with an actual patrol car.
Now, people may wonder, why do you need a security plan for an area like this? But what people may not realize is that you and I are standing next to what's going to be a huge parking area that allows people to come in and enjoy what's going to be here.
Yes, it's going to be an area that we're going to have to patrol regularly, and you're going to always have the potential for somebody to break into a car and try to steal something like that. But we don't anticipate any problems. But you know, we're gonna be here and be on top of it and make sure that nothing happens, so everybody can feel safe and come out and enjoy the area.
Well, Chief Rush, thanks as always for the update. For Tribune Digital Media, I'm Brandon Dawkins.